All right, everyone, are we back? Hold on a minute. We got to. YouTube just kicked me off. Am I back on there, Laura? Can you guys hear me? Am I back? Tell everyone I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, everyone? I don't know what happened. YouTube just booted me off right there. Just kicked me right off. Tell everyone that I'm back on now. Oh, man, that was weird. So which super chats did I miss? Sorry, everyone. I got kicked off by YouTube right there. I don't know what happened, but we're going to get those super chats that I missed real quick.
Who's the better pure third base defender? Arenado or Chapman?
So Arenado or Chapman? I mean, this is really difficult, guys. Arenado's won, 7 straight gold gloves over there?
It says they see a black screen.
You guys see a black screen? Tell them all to check again because I'm on. I don't think I'm on this. I think I'm on a different one. But tell them all I'm back on live. Hold on, everybody, before I start answering again, because we're trying to get people from the other one onto here because I don't know what happened, but there's a lot of people that Laura's still on the old chat and people are saying it's a black screen, which it is because I'm not there anymore. No, you guys can see me good, but the people on the other one can't. We only have 40 people in here right now. We just had like almost 300 people in there.
No, I'm in the same one as you then if it's 40. Because I'm in the one with 42. You have super chats.
I know. We're going to give everyone a second, though. There's only 37 people in here right now, so.
I think everyone's quitting on you.
It's because I just got kicked off, Laura.
No, I'm saying, I don't know that they're going to come back.
They will. Laura's the most pessimistic person I've ever met in my life.
I'm the most realistic person.
No.
There's a difference.
No, you're pessimistic.
I'm a realist.
All right, get Trump 2020 out of here for a second. Come into the new one. Are you in the new one? You're not in the new one, Laura. You're still watching.
I don't know how to get.
You're still watching me spin around to do nothing.
But you're gonna lose the super chats from those. You should answer their questions.
Laura. Huh?
Now you lost their super chat questions.
I didn't lose their super chats. Oh yeah, we did.
See?
Okay, let me answer the super chats right here. Read me the super chat. Oh, Arenado. So I don't even know between Arenado and Chapman. It's so hard to choose. They're both amazing. I don't even want to choose one or the other one. Or one or the other. They're both too good.
Mitch Harpana.
Thank you, Mitch.
Why retaliate? Tell your teammate I got your back, but I'm going to be the bigger man and just strike him out. Hitting the other player always seemed petty and immature.
Yeah, that's true. It just depends what happens. Usually it's when a player gets hurt, in my opinion. Player gets hurt, guy tries to hurt a player, you're going to drill him because you're going to hurt him back.
How do I find YouTube?
Just go to YouTube and it'll pop up. Yeah, go in. Are you in the new chat?
Yeah.
Kick Trump out of here. Trump 2020.
See you later, Trump.
And Tim Fan keeps... Laura, we don't talk politics on our YouTube channel.
No, I'm saying he has to leave the channel.
And there's another one that keeps saying Biden, so kick him out of here, too. You're going to have to turn that down a little bit so we don't hear me on an echo.
Okay, they both got timeouts.
Thanks, CJN. Man, so no one realized that we came over to a new one because we only got 21 people in here now. That's too bad, guys. That was going really well.
Mine says 136.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, though. Maybe mine's all messed up. There's got to be more than 19 people in here. Antonelli 2020. Oh, 139. My thing's all messed up, guys. I don't know what's going on right now. All right, everyone. Go Deeks. Yeah, did I miss any super chats?
I don't know. I'm just getting caught up. Give me a second.
We'll just go through real quick and see if there's any super chats for me. You know you can click...
There's no super chats.
Thanks. You know you can click a button that's just for super chats?
Do you have any regrets or things you would do differently if you could start a pro career different again?
I don't even... Was that English?
Yeah, stop making fun of the way I talk.
I don't know what you're saying.
I said, do you have any regrets or things you would do differently if you could start your pro career again?
No, I get that question a lot too. I don't think I would do anything different except maybe move south so I can work on my defense in the wintertime. All right, guys, hold on. Everyone's got to hold on for 1 second. I know I got a couple super chats. Hold on. This Mookie Betts card's going. Laura, I got to buy this Mookie Betts rookie card. $300.
No, you are not.
Yes.
No.
Laura,
Matthew.
Laura, I'm telling you.
Don't do it.
I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do it.
Then I'm going to go online and buy myself something later.
Go ahead, Laura.
Good.
What do you want? Someone will probably buy it for you with a super chat.
No, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Riley McConnell
Hold on.
He didn't hear it, though. Chapman or Nolan?
Oh, Riley, hold on. Hold on 1 minute while I get this Mookie Betts rookie card.
No, you're not.
Laura, come on. It's one card. One card.
You spent so much on cards this week.
It's okay, Laura. It's all right. I mean, I don't have a job or anything, but... Oh, God, guys. 1 minute left. 1 minute. Current bid is $280. I'm gonna bid $300, and I think...
What?
It's a $300...
For a piece of cardboard?
It's a $300 card, Laura, but I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna put...
I hope you lose.
I'm gonna put $300 in. And, again, I'm not gonna get it because I bet you someone's gonna bid like $350, but I'm gonna go for it. I would like a Mookie Betts rookie card. And Maddie's been asking me for one for a long time, so...
Maddie will fold that and put it in his wallet.
He can. It's in a case.
Exactly. No job buying baseball cards.
What's that?
You have no job right now and you're buying baseball cards.
Oh, we'll be all right. Oh, I got to bid at least 305?
No, we'll draw the line there.
Let's see if I win it. I lost it.
Oh,
I lost it, Laura. I went for 310. Went for 310. Wait a minute, went for 305. I bid 305. What? How did I lose the auction? I bid 305.
Jim Luck says Matt needs a good financial advisor, one that wouldn't let him buy a Jaguar with his signing bonus or invest his retirement in rookie cards.
Oh my God! I lost on this one. Went for $298, but I didn't get to it in time.
I'm Matt's financial advisor. I have a finance degree. He doesn't listen to me though.
I can't believe I just lost out on those. I would have won. I picked the wrong one. I bid 305 on the wrong one. Unbelievable, guys. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I missed out on my chance to get my Mookie Betts rookie card that I really wanted. Shoot. Everything moves so much slower on the computer. On the phone, it's like you go on the eBay app, it's just quick. You go on the computer, it's like I'm back in freaking 1997. It's like I'm a dial-up freaking modem. What the hell is going on over here? All right, guys, I'm back. I'm buying them on eBay right now. Okay, super chats, Laura.
I'm reading the things.
God knows what Laura's doing right now. Oh, we got a super chat. Riley, and did I miss someone else?
I don't see any super chats. I don't think I'm in the same chat as you.
I don't think you're on the same planet as us. Paramedic 29778. Thank you so much for the super chat. What's your favorite brand of glove? Rawlings. I use Rawlings my entire career, basically.
How come
I love Rawlings gloves. I just, I don't know. I just love the way they fit my hand. I love the way they break in. I like everything about them. Yo, Matt, didn't hear it, Chapman or Nolan. Yeah, you got kicked out, or I went on to the new one and said it already, but you missed it. So, I wish I had a better answer for you. Listen, Nolan Arenado, he's won 7 straight gold gloves. I mean, how does it get any better than that? The guy makes every freaking play down there. But then you've got Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman, like, here's the thing. They're both amazing defenders. I'm not going off of... I'm not even looking up their numbers right now. I'm not looking at, like, defensive run saved or anything. I'm just going... I mean, I know that their numbers are ridiculous. I'm also going a little bit by the eyeball test, which I know you don't want to always do, but... like, I think, like, Matt Chapman could play shortstop, and I think he could play it fine. And so... I want to say Chapman... Like, I kind of want to say, like, Chapman's better, but how can you say that about Arenado? Because he's so good. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to say Ty, maybe a slight push, a slight edge to Chapman. Um, Golly, it's a great question though.
Zane Gonzalez.
It's almost like personal preference. I can't believe I didn't get that Mookie Betts card. I'm so upset, Laura. I'm so upset.
Sorry.
Unbelievable.
Better luck next time.
Shush, Laura. Let's see if there's another one on here. That was a Topps Chrome update. Mookie Betts, PSA 10. Let's see if there's any more available. I don't know if there is. Nope, there's no more. Those were the last ones on auction. That stinks. I'm just going to have to wait now.
Why in other pro sports do top draft picks go right to the top, but in baseball you spend years in the minors? That's a good question.
Why is that? I don't know why that is. It's just because I don't know why is there 400 levels of minor league baseball? I'm not sure. Like if you didn't have minor league levels and you just got drafted from college and went right to the big leagues, would the big leagues be what it is? Because like players go from college or high school to the minors and then they keep developing, and then get to the big leagues. If you got rid of all of those minor leagues and you just put them right in the big leagues, well then the players in the big leagues wouldn't be as developed because they wouldn't have all that time to develop. So you know what I'm saying. So basically, all those levels of the minor leagues makes it impossible to go from the big league, from college to the big leagues. That probably doesn't answer your question, but
Laura is a sweetheart, but allergic to the letter R.
She's definitely allergic to the letter R.
I don't think I have a bad Boston accent at all.
You do.
How many pairs of cleats would you go through in a season, and what were your favorite pair of cleats?
Yeah, the guys that make the quick jump through the minors they're just specimen. I mean, they're freak shows. College baseball is nothing really like pro ball. Like you don't even use the same instrument. Like do other sports? I mean, I know in football the ball is a little bit different in football, but like in baseball, you use a metal bat in college. You don't even use the same bat as you do in pro ball. Thoughts on the Twins? I think the Twins are. I think the Twins can rake. I like the Josh Donaldson pickup. I mean, I know he's a little bit up there in age, but I like him. Good defender at third. More power. Moves to no. Away from third. Get him the first. Man, they're going to hit. And they're pitching. They've made some moves on the mound, too. I really like them. I don't know if I like them as much as the Yankees, but I like them. Riley McConnell, thank you so much for the super chat. Who had the best swagger? Where did...
Of your former teammates.
Best swagger of my former teammates or even guys you played against in that era. The best swagger? I'm trying to think. Let me move this down a little bit here, Laura. Now it's a little crooked. So, yeah, Manny Ramirez is the best swagger of all time. I played against him, so he would definitely be for against. I'm trying to think of guys on my team. Padres, we didn't have a whole lot of guys with, like, a lot of swagger. I mean, could you say Brian Giles had some? I mean, maybe. But, like, I don't know. I didn't really play with anyone that had, like, a ton of swagger.
You were all young kids, though. You didn't play with a lot of, like, veterans.
I mean, I played with Trevor Hoffman. He's a veteran. Brian Giles, a veteran. Trevor Hoffman just ran in and just got guys out. But Manny Ramirez, by far, playing against them.
How do you handle dad coaches that think they know it all?
How do I handle them? It depends. I guess it depends a little bit on their personality. Jake Peavy had a little bit of swag to him. Yeah, he did. It's a great call, Jake Peavy. That's a great call. Who just said that? He did have a lot. He did have some swag. He had a lot of FU in his game, is what I would call it. He was the most competitive pitcher that I've ever played with. Every pitch was like life or death. Guy dropped more F-bombs, or I shouldn't say F-bombs, but just more like, what would he say? God, No, he didn't say Gotti. Um, he said something all the time that wasn't a swear, but it was. I'm having a mental block again. I don't know what's wrong with my brain tonight. I'm still flustered over not being able to get that Mookie Betts rookie card. Unbelievable. I told Maddie I was going to get him a Mookie Betts rookie card. Zane Gonzalez, thank you so much. What's your favorite football team ever? Patriots.
We can get him that for his birthday.
2007 Pats. I mean, every year Patriots, but 2007 Pats was the greatest football team that I've ever seen. Richie the Wolf, thank you so much. Who had a better accolade success? Who had a better accolade success? Giants or Dodgers? Are you trying to say like all time as far as the franchise goes? I'm not good with like all time stuff because I'm not like a baseball historian who can be like, oh, back in 1947, like those, like I'm not good at that. I'm good at like what happened while I was born. Um, yeah, so I mean, the Giants won a lot of World Series when I was alive. So during my time, Giants. Now going back before that, I'd have to look it up. Best hockey player out of Charlestown? That's a good question. I don't know. I played a lot of hockey in Charlestown though. Do I look at YouTube as a hobby or a job? I look at it as a hobby. I do get paid for YouTube, but not enough to make it a job. So I look at it as a hobby. I do try to not like treat it like a job, but if you guys notice, I'll always post something every day. I don't have to do that, but I think it's just because I've done that for so long. I feel like if I don't, people are gonna be like, "What the hell? Why didn't he post today?" Um, so like there'll be days where I like will stay up late or go to or wake up early just to get a video out, even though I probably don't have to. But Zane Gonzalez, thank you so much for the super chat again. How do you think the Texas Rangers are gonna do? So I like the Texas Rangers. I think they're getting better. I think they're kind of like an under the radar team. I don't know if they have enough to make the playoffs this year, but I do think that they're not. I like the Rangers. Let's just say that. Um, yeah, I don't know. Well, let's see. Whoops, we got. Let's see for a second here. Not the Rexus Rangers, the Texas Rangers. Let's see where they finished last year. So last year, what were they last year? 78 and 84. I thought they were a little bit better than that, actually. So it'll be interesting what the Astros do with this, if they get back out there this season and how they come back. I think it actually is going to help them if there hasn't been baseball in a long time. But I like the A's a lot. Yeah, it's going to be tough for the Rangers. So I'm not going to be in the playoffs this year probably. And the Angels have gotten better. But I think the Rangers are going in the right direction. Did I miss any super chats?
Yes, from Riley McConnell.
Riley, thank you so much for super chat.
We're Canadian, by the way. Your thoughts on the two Canadian kids in San Diego, Josh Naylor and Cal Quantrill?
Yeah. So Josh Naylor, I remember when he got drafted, a lot of power, big, strong dude, left-handed hitter. I haven't followed his minor league career. Let's see what Naylor hit last year. Here we go. So last year, he was in the. He's up in the big leagues. He's only 22 years old. Wow, he got up quick. Big leagues, hit 249, 315 on base, 403 slugging, 8 homers. So not a whole lot of pop. What did he do in the minors? 54 games, slug 554, hit 10 homers. So here for a little bit more power there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's still so young. He's like 22 years old. I'm sure the power will keep improving. So I like it. Cal Quantrill. I have not followed him at all. I mean, I know who he is. Watch his dad play a lot. I don't know what he did in the minors. Any questions, Laura? Quantrill's what, 24, a little bit older. Last year in the big leagues, 6-8 with a 5.16. So his numbers weren't great in AAA or in the big leagues, but yeah, 24. I'd have to watch him pitch though. It's hard to tell just from his numbers.
Is high school or summer ball more beneficial for getting recruited?
Typically summer ball because colleges are playing during the high school season typically, so they do most of their recruiting in the summer. Our season, when will it start up? We're supposed to be starting up, it looks like probably in July. Am I going to buy Bowman? Yeah, I have some Bowman cards, yeah. I'll probably keep buying them. Let me see something real quick. See, my thing is all messed up right now, guys, because it says there's 186 people on Lars, but it says we have 6 people on mine. These numbers are all messed up. Can we consider Angel Hernandez legally blind? I don't know if that's nice, but maybe. I've watched some of the KBO, but not a lot. It's hard to watch anything when my kids are on the TV most of the day, and then I don't really have time to just go sit down and watch it.
Have you ever gotten tossed from a game?
Never. I've never been tossed. People would die if MLB players use metal bats. Yeah, without a doubt. No Red Dead Redemption tonight. I played last night. Last night was a long night of video games. Tonight I'm not going to play.
Matt looks better clean shaven. I agree, Darren.
I'm not clean shaven actually right now. I shaved, like 4 days ago? But I will probably shave tomorrow. I don't know if I would say that. It would depend on who the Indians get back in the trade. I mean, they're probably going to lose that trade, but if they don't feel like they can sign him long term, they're going to have to trade him. But I don't want to say that they'll go for the longest drought because you never know what's going to happen. But
Peppa Pig or Paw Patrol? Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Get Peppa Pig out of here.
Electric or regular?
Yadi Molina too old? I mean, he's too old. Too old to be like a stud, yes, but too old to still be like serviceable, a starter, probably. I think what he lacks in probably just getting old and being a little slower, he makes up for being the fact that he's a catcher, he's a veteran, experience. I think that does help as a catcher. Coke or Pepsi? It's not even close. Coke. Matt, Laura, what did you see in Matt when you first met? Supermodel? Male model?
Yeah.
Bodybuilder?
Well, you nailed it.
Greek god? Laura, you're not giving an answer. Give an answer.
Because you just gave like 5 for me.
Oh.
All of the above.
Riley, thank you so much. Can you read Riley's for me? I just lost it.
As a hitter, do you hit better off a guy with velocity, movement, junk, or control?
Yeah, if I want to face a guy, I don't want to face a junk baller. I don't want to face a guy that has a lot of movement. Me personally, I want to face someone who throws it hard and throws it straight. That's what I would want. And keeps it around the zone. Personally.
Who won the first Super Bowl? Do you know that?
The first Super Bowl? I don't know. Who won the first Super Bowl?
You can Google it.
The
That's
Packers?
cheating.
I don't know who won it. I'm going to look at it right now. I don't know who won the first Super Bowl. Let's see. Hold on, Laura. I'm looking this up. I guess the Packers, but that's just a wild guess. January 15, 1967, Packers beat the Chiefs in the first Super Bowl. I was right, Laura. Did I miss any Super Chats, Laura?
Will Crawford, thank you for the super chat.
Thanks, Will.
How far was your farthest home run?
So it's a total guess because we didn't have StatCast and those things back then. But my furthest home run as a pro player was one of two. I don't know which one was further. I hit one at, it was a grand slam at Rancho Cucamonga. Laura saw it actually.
It was a big hit.
It went up and over the scoreboard at Rancho Cucamonga. It left the stadium. It went out of the whole stadium. That ball was crushed. Fastball down, first pitch, boom, see you later. And then my other furthest ball was probably in Double-A in Springfield, Missouri. I hit 2 home runs against the Springfield Cardinals. I don't know which one went further, the first one or the second one in that game, but they both went out of the stadium to left field. They were both destroyed. So one of those balls was my furthest ever. How far it went, I have no idea. I just know it went out of the stadium.
Nathan Bodenheimer, thank you for the super chat.
Rosenbagger.
Benefit
Gardenhoser.
benefit of one hand swing follow through versus two hand.
So I'm not going to say there's a benefit either way. If there was a benefit, then everyone would do one way or the other. So I think it's personal preference personally. I've seen plenty of people hit 2 hands and do well. I've seen others hit 1 hand. So, excuse me. I never personally tell someone, you got to finish with 2 hands. You got to finish with 1 hand. Just put on like Major League Baseball and watch how many guys, guys do 1 hand, guys do 2 hands. I had a coach once that made me finish with 2 hands in practice. I just couldn't do it. I hated it. I couldn't do it. All I thought about was my finish. I didn't even think about my swing anymore. I just kept thinking about my finish. And he kept telling me I'd be able to drive through the ball better. But in my opinion, again, put on would Griffey have driven through the ball better if he did 2 hands? Probably not. Would A-Rod have driven through the ball better if he did 2 hands? Which type of ball goes the furthest? I think the faster the ball comes in, I want to see a hard fastball hit that thing the furthest. Some people say breaking ball does, but I don't know if there's any scientific proof behind that. Worst post-game spread? Just peanut butter and jelly. No, Laura's right here. She's just being really quiet.
How's it? Favorite movie?
Why do most players jog the first in the bigs? So most players in the major leagues, I don't want to say most jog, but most don't run 100%. And I can't blame them because, you have to, in the major leagues, you're playing every night and your body typically hurts. And so most players get a feel for, do they have to bust it for a hit or not? Now, if you're a speed guy, those guys might run a little bit harder more often because they can beat it out. But guys that can't run fast, they're probably not going to try to bust it every night because they're playing, again, 162 games. A lot of times your hamstrings are hurting, your low back's hurting, and guys just say, they know, especially in the big leagues, when the ball's hit on the ground and you see the guy field it, you're out like 99.9% of the time, typically, so.
Favorite food as a fan at a Major League Stadium? I would say the sausage, pepper, and onion at Fenway.
Yeah, if I go to Fenway Park, I don't get a Fenway Frank. I get a sausage, pepper, and onion. I love sausage, pepper, and onions at football games, baseball games. Where can you get this hat? So we're all out of these hats, and I can't really order more because we're in a pandemic. I guess we are still technically in one.
We can't ship anything out right now.
And we can't really ship or anything. So yeah, keep an eye out. We'll add more stuff. It says we have 2 people. My thing is so messed up. It says we have 2 people in there. I just got a super chat from Chris. Can you read that to me, Laura?
Chris, thank you for the super chat.
What, Chris what? Chris 00NJ?
00NJ.
Oh, I remembered it from last time. Thank you again, Chris.
What was your most prized baseball card when you were a kid? By the way, thanks for the instructional videos, fielding mechanics breakdown. They really helped me to better coach Little League.
Oh, you're welcome. That's cool that you're a Little League coach. I like it. What was the first part of the question again?
What was your most prized
my baseball card. My most prized baseball card as a kid? Oh, man, that's a good question. So, Probably the one I had a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. One thing I didn't realize as a kid, I actually have a lot of my cards that I found from when I was a kid. I didn't realize that cards should probably be. I didn't understand grading. I didn't understand that cards that are graded and the higher the grade, the better. When I was a kid, I took my cards and I put them in like these little plastic like binders, but they got the crap kicked out of them over the years, right? I've had them for 20, 25. Some of them had them for freaking almost 30 years. So like I had a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. The things beat the hell. Like that was my most prized possession. I didn't really take care of it because I don't know why. I was a kid. So, but I would probably say Griffey when I was younger was one of my favorite players. I'm talking really young. Was one of my favorite players. So
Riley McConnell, thank you so much for the super chat.
thanks, Riley.
How did you figure out your stance? It's very compact. And is there a player that influenced your stance, or was it a coached thing? Sean Wooten influenced your
No.
stance?
Sorry.
Okay.
So when I was younger, no one really influenced it. I just did what I felt comfortable. And I would just change it up a little, like tiny tweaks on my own. It wasn't until probably 2007 where coaches were really trying to influence my stance, and then they completely influenced it in 2008. So if you look at my stance in 2008, that was completely not my stance. That was influenced by coaches. Coaches said, you're going to hit like this. That was the least fun year of my life. Not because I'm uncoachable. Some people say I'm uncoachable, but I say hitting is really hard to do, especially if you're trying to hit at the major league level or you're trying to hit at the professional level. But then trying to hit the way someone else wants you to hit is the most difficult thing ever, because there were times during that year where, hi to Danny Carbajal, there were times in 2008 where I was trying to hit like someone else wanted me to hit, not like I wanted to hit. So the whole time I'm hitting, I'm thinking, okay, how does this coach want me to hit? That is really difficult to do. I felt like I spent a lot of my year of 2008 and some of 2007. We didn't miss Super Chat, I don't think, did we? Did we miss
You
Super
missed
Chat?
a couple. I'm waiting for you to
No,
stop
I'm still talking though. I know. Yeah, I'm still finishing this one. I lost my train of thought now. So I was trying to please other coaches and hit how they wanted me to hit, which is very difficult to do. It's hard enough to just hit the way you want to hit. So hopefully that makes sense. But my stance was compact because I'm kind of built as like my body type. I'm not like loosey goosey, long, and all this stuff. I'm short, compact, quick, and like everything I do. So, yeah.
Oliver H, thank you so much.
Thanks,
for the
Oliver
super
H.
Chat. Richie the Wolf, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thanks, Richie the Wolf.
Thoughts on
Hold on. Let's go to the first question first.
He didn't have a question.
Oh, thank you for the super chat.
Thoughts on MLB players who are highly regarded but allegedly use steroids. Should we still praise their accomplishments despite what they did?
It's a really good question. So let's just say this. Like, if I'm competing against a guy, there was probably lots of guys that were doing steroids when I was playing. That's kind of messed up in my opinion, because how am I supposed to compete against a guy that's cheating and using steroids? Like, I got hurt and I didn't play well, and so I had other things going on. But let's just say I was healthy and I was competing against those guys. Was my career cut short because I was competing against guys that beat me out that were on steroids? Like, that's effed up. They were breaking the rules. It's against the rules, and I mean, so I'm mad about that. I'm not mad about that, but hypothetically, I guess I'm mad about that. But then I look at somebody like Barry Bonds. Like Barry Bonds, so like guys like Barry Bonds, who was, I don't want to say just because he was amazing before, because like a guy like Manny Ramirez did steroids. I don't care. I still think Manny's like one of the greatest players. Did steroids help him? Absolutely. I almost feel like and this probably isn't right, but I almost feel like the guys that were amazing, like the guys like Manny and Barry that were hitting like 5, 6, 700 home runs, like those guys, it wasn't just the steroids that did it for them. And so those guys, I'm almost like, okay, like I'm going to still give you your props. The guys I almost feel like I get mad at are the guys that did steroids and hit like, 100 home runs. and they grinded out like long careers in the big leagues. They weren't superstars, but they grinded it out and they were on steroids. And if they weren't on steroids, they probably would have just, might not even played in the big leagues. I don't know why I get mad at those guys more. I probably should just get mad at everybody, but that was a long-winded answer.
Oliver H., thank you for the super chat. Ever
Thanks,
thought
Oliver.
of playing baseball overseas?
No, at the end of my career, no one wanted me to. I answered this question, I think, last time. No one wanted me to, and see, when you go play overseas, like if you're going to go play in Japan or Korea or something, Korea maybe is a little bit easier than Japan, but they can only take so many Americans, and so they're going to I don't think they would ever want to take me. I didn't have a good career, and I was injured a lot. CSU grad 2005, thank you so much. First off, hey Laura, how are you?
You skipped one, but...
Sorry, I'm gonna get to the previous one before. Laura, there's too many. You have too many rules in here.
No, I just don't want you to forget people.
All right. Can you read me CSU grad? Hold on 1 second. Let me go back to the other one.
How do you pronounce that? Flygaro?
Fligaro. Hey,
just read his question. My God.
You can't hit and think at the same time. Yogi Bear. That's absolutely 100% right. In 2018, that was a couple years ago. 2008, I was thinking and trying to hit a lot, and I couldn't do it. Okay. Axel, I might start at Antonelli Baseball South soon.
CSU grad 2005. Thank you for the super chat. First off, hey Laura, how are you? I'm good, thanks. How are you? Matt, where was
might drop in money. Yeah.
Matt, where was your favorite city you played in, either major or minor league, and why?
Favorite city was probably Vegas because there was the most to do out there. It was warm. I liked all the California cities. San Diego was awesome. LA was awesome. I like California. So I'd probably have to say one of those two because it was warm weather all the time. There was the beach.
Let's say this way. What was your favorite major league and what was your favorite minor league?
All right, so let's say San Diego or LA. We'll put those both in as major league.
Okay.
Minor league, probably LA because most minor league towns aren't great. Not LA, Las Vegas because most minor league towns aren't great. And Vegas is obviously there's a lot to do. What else was really good in the minor leagues? I don't even know.
I liked
Portland. Portland was really nice. I like Portland a lot. I thought it's different up there if you've never been to Oregon before, but I like Portland. Laura's from the same place as me. We grew up like 10 minutes. Our towns or cities are like 10 minutes apart.
North of Boston.
Yeah, north of Boston. Did I miss any super chats, Laura?
No.
Have I ever won gambling? Yeah, I've won a little bit gambling. I'm not really a gambler, though.
Matt just bets on the Patriots.
You guys want to hear something amazing? Let me tell you about my Patriots. So, what year would it have been? The Patriots have won so many Super Bowls, I can't keep them straight. Patriots Super Bowls. Let me just tell you this real quick, guys. Here we go. Okay. All right, 2015. So, in 2015, I say, was 2015 when we got Revis? Let me see this. Revis to the Patriots. Yeah, 2015. Okay. So the Patriots trade, we just signed them. We get Darrelle Revis in 2015. So for the first time ever, I say, you know what? I'm betting on the Patriots to win the Super Bowl this year. I think I bet $500 or something. Something like that. And I win. I win like a couple $1,000. So I was like, man, so now I have, $2,000, $3,000, whatever. I go, in 2016, I said, I'm going to bet on the Patriots again to win the Super Bowl. So I put on the Patriots to win, they lose. So I lose $500. 17, I go, they don't win again. I put another $500 on it. They win it. I win another like $2,000, $3,000. But that year, actually, that was a double whammy year, everybody. Because at halftime, they were losing the Falcons 28-3. Was that at halftime it was 28-3? It was 28-3 at some point. But at halftime, I was like, you know what? I put another bet on the Patriots because I thought that they'd come back. Not that they'd win, but I thought they'd come back. So I put another bet, so I won double the bet that year. Then I bet again in 2018 for them to win the Super Bowl. They lost $500. But then In 2019, I bet another 500. They won. I won like 2,000, 3,000. So overall, how many wins is that? 1, 2, 3 or 5 years for like, I don't know, $6, $7, $8,000 plus the other bet on the Falcons. It's not bad. That's all I really have ever bet. Our Patriots to win Super Bowls. I bet on the Patriots this past year to win the Super Bowl too, though. I lost that one. Shoot. I will not be putting that bet on this coming year, though. I missed a bunch of super chats.
Steven, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Steven.
Wish I could get a Matt Antonelli Topps Project 2020 card. Much love from Belmont, Mass. Go Pats.
Yeah, Belmont, Mass. Yeah, those cards look cool. I've been checking those out. That would be really cool. How do someone call Topps and tell them I want my card made?
DC Irish, thank you so much.
Thank you, DC Irish.
Who did you slobber more over facing, Matt Cain or Jason Hirsch? You had a career OPS of 2.5 versus both.
Yeah, so I hit Matt Cain well, and I hit the home run off of Hirsch. To be honest, when I was facing Matt Cain, I was like, oh shit, I'm facing Matt Cain. Like, this guy's really good. But I hit him really well. When I was facing Hirsch, he was in the bullpen, I think, for the Rockies. And nothing against him, but like when he came in, I wasn't like, oh crap. Like, it's not like he was a big name player. So I wasn't really thinking like, oh man, I want to face this guy. I wasn't thinking, oh yes, I want to face this guy either. That's not the case. There's nobody really in the big leagues that I was like, oh yeah, I really want to face this guy. But I felt like I saw the ball really well against Matt Cain. It doesn't really answer your question, but I liked hitting against Cain.
Jason Jones, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jason.
Chat. What are your thoughts on Cal Ripken's batting stance?
So Ripken was one of those guys that could just use like so many different stances and hit really well. There's not a lot of guys that can do that. My phone died. Oh my God, Lars' phone died. I've never seen someone's phone die as much as Lars. Her phone dies literally it's freaking unbelievable how much her phone dies. She's never heard of a charger before. I totally lost what I was talking about, Laura. What was I talking about?
Cal Ripken's batting
Cal Ripken's batting stances. Yeah, so I don't know how he did it. I could never do that. I got to be like locked into pretty much the same stance. So I got a lot of props go to Cal for doing that. I could never ever do that.
You had another super chat somewhere.
We got a lot of super chats right now, guys. Hold on one sec. Let me pull up super chats real quick.
My phone needs to charge for a couple minutes.
We got a lot of super chats here. Oh my God, a lot of super chats. Let's see. Okay, thank you, Jason. Again, we already did yours. Riley McConnell, thank you again. Tell us why Nomar is the best shortstop of the early 2000s. By the way, we agree.
By the way, what?
We agree. So Nomar. Listen, I think Nomar was an amazing hitter. Now, he didn't want to walk ever. He swung at if the ball was anywhere close to the plate, he swung at it. Let's look at Nomar's stats real quick. Nomar's just a beast. Look at these freaking stats. Okay, so. Wow, you know what, actually? You know what, I take that. Well, his on base was high, but that was mostly because he freaking hit so high. Wow, he hit 357 in 99. He hit 372 in 2000. That's amazing, guys. So, yeah, he's just a stud hitter. And Nomar had, I think the thing that people like about Nomar is he had a little bit of that swag where, all of this stuff and his toe tapping, he was unique. And a lot of kids and a lot of, I like that. Plus, he's a shortstop of the Red Sox, and I'm from Boston, the Boston area. So, I loved everything about him. But he was amazing. At the same time, I know this is going to really hurt a lot of people's feelings, but I was obsessed with A-Rod when he was with the Rangers and Seattle. But I was obsessed with him. I was obsessed with Nomar too. But as good as Nomar was, I thought that A-Rod was better. And that's not a knock against Nomar, but just A-Rod I just thought was just the man. I don't know. I was just obsessed with A-Rod. Let me see Rodriguez's stats during those same years. 99. Real quick, hold on, guys. So A-Rod in 99, holy snake. Oh, so his average was never. Although A-Rod hit three. No wonder why I love the guy. In '96, A-Rod hit 358 as a 20-year-old, 36 homers, 358, 414 on base percentage, 631 slugging as a 20-year-old. That's why I was obsessed with him. Holy crap! Then he came back down to earth for a little bit, but wow, that's amazing. And he didn't. Oh, I'm sure A-Rod was on. If I had to guess, he was skinnier then, but I feel like A-Rod. I heard people, not I don't want to say insider information, but some people have told me A-Rod was on roids back in high school. So I'm not going to say that it's true or not. But Jay Jungleton, thank you so much for the super chat, Jay. Have you watched the KBO, and what do you think of the quality of the league? So I have not watched enough to comment on the quality of the league. But I've watched a little bit. I think it's good baseball. I've had people, not a lot of people, but I've had some people be like, give me this baseball over Major League Baseball all day long. Like, no chance. Major League Baseball players are the most talented players in the world. Is there a player or two overseas that, is really good and could hang with, probably more than one or two, but Major League's best baseball players in the world. No doubt about it. So I'll watch KBO for now, but the best players are in the major leagues. Steven Tootin? Thank you so much, Steven. I appreciate the super chat. What does Laura think about the Spider-Man story? Laura, what do you think about the Spider-Man?
It never happened to you, right?
No. If it did, I didn't tell anyone about it.
Like, it's a little gross, but
She thinks it's
gross.
She thinks it's gross, but boys do gross things, she says. Dynamite drop in, Laura. Dynamite drop in. Does height matter in getting drafted? Yeah, it definitely helps a little bit. I mean, like Dustin Pedroia dropped in the draft because he was 5'0" nothing. He would have went a lot higher. I'll tell the Superman story in a second, but like if there's no doubt that when a team is scouting a player, if he's 6'4", like that carries something versus like 6 feet. That's why I always say I hope my son's 6'4". I don't know why I love 6'4" so much. 6'4" has always been the height that I've loved. Like I've always wanted to be 6'4". So I picture my son when he gets to be about 18, 19 as like 6'4", 225, long flowing blonde locks, just dropping bomb skis.
He's tall now. He's going to be tall.
I know. He's going to be 6'4". I've been calling it for a while. You think 6'2" is best? No, 6'4". If you're a 6'4", let's say this. If you're a 6'4" center fielder that runs a 6'5", 6'6", throws 90 plus, you've got a chance to be the first overall pick. You can be Josh Hamilton. Let's see. How tall is Josh Hamilton? Josh Hamilton, 6'4". See, that's why 6'4". That's what I picture. I picture the specimen of a baseball player, outfielder, as Josh Hamilton, 6'4". I'm telling you, if you're 6'4", I just know how baseball works. If you're 6'4", like if I was 6'4", I'm about 6'1". If I was 6'4", I wouldn't have went 17th overall. I would have went like 3rd overall if I was 6'4". No doubt about it. Scout's going to see that and be goo goo gaga and all over himself.
Jim Brady super chat.
Jim Brady with the super chat. Hey, Jim Brady. Tell Tom I said hello. Thank you so much for the super chat. Former players that should be in the Hall and aren't. That's a hard question. I'm not an expert with Hall of Fame stuff. Like, I can tell you some guys that are coming up on the Hall of Fame, but just to think of, like, guys that got snubbed, I'm not really sure. I'm not that good with baseball stuff. I mean, I know a lot of players. I know who all the players are. I just would have to look up their stats. Who dipped the most in your era of MLB? 08, 09? Who dipped the most? Everybody did. A lot of guys dipped. I didn't dip actually when I played, but a lot of guys dipped. Who was the dip champion? No, I was drafted as a third baseman, though. I wasn't drafted as a second baseman. If I was a 6'4" third baseman, 6'4" third baseman. But if I was 6'4" and ran the same speed I did, then I could have played, that's what I'm saying. Usually 6'4" guys aren't going to be super quick and that fast, but.
You have a couple of super chats.
Oh, I do? Laura just said, my assistant Laura just said I missed super chats. Hold on, everyone. I don't know. And to answer your question again, Riley, on dipping, I don't know who stood out in 2008, 2009. No one stood out as like a huge dipper, but everybody, lots of guys dipped. Dave Crook, thank you so much for the super chat, Dave. Jason Jones, thank you again for the super chat. Talking about draft heights made me think to ask, Andrew Jones to the Hall or no? So Andrew Jones, one of the best defensive outfielders to ever play the game. Andrew Jones stats. My first thing is yes, but let me see his stats. So almost a 63 WAR, 254. Man. So not a great average, not a great on-base percentage, but a lot of homers and an elite defender. When I think of Andrew Jones, I think of Hall of Fame. Best outfield defenders of all time. MLB. Let's see. Here's the defensive WAR leaders. Andrew Jones. All right, so this is every position. They got Ozzie Smith leading this. They're all infielders. Where are my outfielders? Not a lot of outfielders on here. They got Andrew Jones 22nd, but that's counting. It's mostly infielders ahead of him. Put him in the Hall. Why not? Wow, guys, we've been talking for a while tonight. We've been talking for almost 2 hours. She just taps out so fast.
I'm getting tired.
My 40 time, I only ran one 40-yard dash my whole life. I ran it junior year of high school at some football showcase combine thing or something. I went right from baseball practice over to the football combine. I don't even know why I went. I wasn't even trying to play college football, but I ran a 4.53 40. Oh, yeah, Ozzie was all defense. I have played in Canada and Vancouver. Do I think Javi Baez is a top 10 player? What do I have him as my shortstops? I don't think I have him as a top 10 overall player, but I don't know where I have him overall, but I wouldn't have him in the top 10. But I think he is a great player. I've been to Seattle, yep.
You have a super chat from JP?
I got a super chat from JP? Yeah, I would say maybe Javi in the top 20, but not in the top 10. That's what I would say. JP, if you had completely focused on hockey, do you think you would have a shot at the NHL? I got this question last night, too. When I answer this question, Lars smiling at me. So when I answer this question, I feel silly because I feel like I'm disrespecting professional sports because it's not that easy to play professional sports. But the way I'll preface it is this. I feel like I was a better hockey player than baseball player for most of my life until I got to about the sophomore year of high school, and then I stopped playing hockey year round. I always played hockey year round. And then when I got to high school, I started playing baseball year round. Then I got better at baseball, worse at hockey. So if I just played hockey, I think I would have had a chance. I mean, I definitely would have played college hockey, and then we would have seen how I would develop there. But the one thing I'm really good at is if I want to get good at something, I can just like dedicate every second towards it and forget about everything else. It's kind of what I did for baseball for a long time. So.
super chat from
which is a really good trait to have to be good at things. Not a good trait to have when you want to be good at other things, I guess.
You have a super chat from Riley.
Riley McConnell, thank you so much. Canadian boys again here. Which junior has a better career, Tatis or Vlad Jr.? I love Tatis Jr. He's going to have a chance. I know he made some throwing errors last year. He has a chance to play a great shortstop. He's super athletic. He plays the most demanding position on the field, or one of the most demanding. Vladdy's going to end up, if Vladdy can't really play third base that much, he's going to end up going to play first base. He's going to probably DH some. He's going to hit for a ton of power. I do get a little bit worried. I watched some of Vladdy's videos working out, and he's just a humongous man, and he's very young. I don't know how his body is going to age. I don't know him at all. I've never talked to him. I don't know anything about him. No, his defense isn't good, and he definitely isn't fast, but he's not getting paid to do either of those things. He's going to get paid to hit homers and drive and just smash baseballs. So, but I do think he might need to make sure that he stays in shape. So, I'll go Tatis, but I think that Vladdy has power potential to be like an amazing player. Like he could hit, let's see what he hit last year. Like if he hit 40 home runs a year for a long time, it wouldn't surprise me. Vlad Guerrero Jr. What did he do last year? Oh, yeah, definitely, Darren, to watch videos of yourself for mechanics, yeah. Yeah, so last year he only hit 15 home runs, but he's 21 years old. Let's just say he hit he had 18 homers. He had 18 homers. What the hell? What the hell is this? How many home runs did he hit last year? He had 15 homers. Jeez Louise, this thing is like bouncing all over the place. So he had 15 homers last year in 123 games. So let's say he hits about 20 as a 20-year-old. Yeah, like I could see him being a 40 home run guy. 30 to 40 home run guy. That's a lot of homers. All right, see you, Danny. Did I miss any super chats, Laura? Cape Cod League got canceled. Yes, I believe it's all done. Laura told me that, actually.
All right, let's go for 3 more minutes.
Laura's trying to set time limits here.
Well, then it'll be 11 o'clock in 3 minutes.
Oh, my God. Should I go for this? Hold on 1 second, everyone. Laura, should I go for this Gavin Lux card? I don't think I have a Gavin Lux card. I don't think I have a Gavin Lux card yet, though. There'll be plenty more Gavin Lux cards. I'm not going to get a card tonight, guys.
Thank you again, Jason Jones.
Jason Jones, thank you so much. What do you got, Laura?
Tom Glavine of Concord said the same thing. Better hockey player, but focused on baseball in high school. He was still drafted by the Kings.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know. He was probably a lot better at hockey than I was, but I feel like I was known as a hockey player before I kind of decided to go baseball. Thank you so much for that super chat, though. I could turn this camera and put it on Laura real quick, but she wouldn't be very happy with me. I actually think she'd kill me. She would.
I agree with you.
She agrees with me. When am I streaming again? I'm going to stream, I don't know. I got a lot of, so I got a lot of work to do over the next couple of, I just got a lot of work to do because our baseball season, not that it's getting close, we're still not able to go outside again for another couple of weeks. We can't play games for another month or so, but we've got a lot of tournaments that we're trying to figure out right now. A lot of things are getting switched up, and so it's just a lot to do. Let's see for these Bowman Chromes right here. So these Gavin Lux Bowman Chrome rookie cards. Nah, I'm not even going to bother. $60. 78. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get to your super chats in a second. I'm just looking at these. Oh, I don't. Okay. No Lucky Charms from Laura yet. Gum or Seeds? I would go, I like both of them. Antonelli Baseball's mascot, Laura is. Favorite movie of all time? Probably Dumb and Dumber. All right, guys, we're going to go about one more minute here. We'll go about one more minute. This has been great. I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight and asking questions. And we've gone now for 2 hours. Top 3 schools on my wish list if I played hockey? Well, that's a great question. I never got to the point of thinking about that, but I would say UNH was number one. That was my number one choice, UNH. And then after that, I'd probably stay local. Maybe go to like a BU. Although I never really wanted to go to school in the city, so maybe I wouldn't go to BU. Maybe Boston College. I'd probably go to Boston College over BU actually, because it's not so much like a city school.
My cousin went to a big hockey school.
St. Lawrence? Yeah. So I would probably say UNH, BC, and then maybe I'll make BU my third choice. Maybe Harvard. BU or Harvard. Oh, I got a super chat here.
Thank you so much.
Jason Jones. Thank you so much, Jason Jones. Laura is the mascot. Anyone ever see her? I hope she's a fanatic. She wears a big... our logo is a star. Well, our logo is a star, but we don't really talk. We don't like call ourselves the Stars or anything. So what kind of mascot uniform would you wear?
I've never even been to a game.
Can you believe that, guys? Can you believe that? Everyone, North Dakota is a good hockey school, guys and girls. I've owned Antonelli baseball now for how many years? We started in 2013 in the fall. Laura's never been to an Antonelli baseball game.
No, I've been to a couple.
What kind of supporter if you are the program? It's the team name is your last name.
I have 2 small children.
So bring them to a game.
So they can run on the field. You can be, Lord, get him off the field. Lord, get him off the
I
field.
wouldn't say that. Riley McConnell, thank you so much for the super chat. Who is someone you have an eye on for Major League prospects? Or who do you have your eye on that's already in the MLB? We have certain players that I have an eye on? Oh, man. Hold on one sec. Jim Brady, thank you so much for the super chat. Please do a collaboration with Phil Hughes' channel. I'm going to reach out to Phil Hughes and see if he wants to maybe do something. So you want to know my young players? Is that what you said? So I made a little list. This list isn't anything like spectacular because a lot of people probably have it. But here's kind of my list that I put together of top young players. So I got Wander Franco at number 1 just because, again, all these guys, it's not like I've seen these guys play. I've seen videos of them. Franco, unbelievable bat-the-ball skills. Whoa, Ryan, you just tied us for the biggest super chat of all time. And
wow.
Drop the yo. Thank you so much. You and Back in the Game breaks are tied for the record. You guys have the record for super chats. Shout out to Jaffet Rodriguez. And shout out to Ryan. You're the man, Ryan. Thank you so much. Ryan is the man. Ryan, where you from? So we got Wander Franco, number 1, great bat-the-ball skills. Guy's going to be able to hit. Joe Adell, super high upside. Defense, power, speed, everything. Mackenzie Gore, stud left-handed pitcher with the Padres. He could be a number 1 pitcher in the big leagues. Filthy, 3 pitches, all ridiculous. Needs a little work on his command. Who else I got on this list? Gavin Lux, super athlete, great defensive second baseman, and has crushed balls in the minors. I think he could be a stud. Who else? I got Christian Pache on here. I'm a little worried about his hitting, but he's an elite defender. Guy's a stud outfielder, but I'm a little worried about his hitting. And then Luis Robert. Some people call him Luis Robert. Luis Robert, I'm interested to see him play because the guy hit 30-30 last year in the minors. Those are the guys off the top of my list.
Ryan's from Hit Dog Country, Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. Ryan, you just did $100. Ryan, what are you doing, Ryan? What are you thinking? You are the man, Ryan. From Minnesota.
Thank you so much.
Ryan, you just broke the record. No one's ever going to beat you on Super Chats. No one is ever going to beat you. That's unbelievable. That's going towards, I'm going to buy a box of cards with that. What am I going to buy? I'm going to buy a box of cards and do an opening for everybody. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you can buy a Mookie Betts card now, Ryan.
Laura said now I can buy my Mookie Betts
Ryan
card.
just bought it for you. Thanks, Ryan.
I'm going to send it to Ryan. I got to send Ryan something. Thank you, Jaffet. Something from my rookie year? Okay, I'll look for something. So I really want to go down to a local card shop.
You can't. Everything's closed.
I know, that's what let me get into the story here. So we have a player that used to play for us, Corey Castanetti, who played for Antonelli baseball when he was younger, and his dad owns a card shop, sports memorabilia, kind of close to us. And I really want to go in there, but I can't go in there, obviously, because of what's going on. So I will go. I'm going to try to find some of my stuff. Maybe he's got some old boxes of cards from my day in there. Oh, that's cool, Jazz.
Now Matt has to get some Lucky Charms. Yes, he will get Lucky Charms.
I'm going to get Lucky Charms. By the way, I have no idea how many Super Chats we've gotten tonight because my screen's, all the numbers are messed up on my screen. It says we have one person in here. The Super Chats are all messed up because it says that I've got no Super Chats, which I know I have Super Chats, so. Oh, cool, Rob the God. That's pretty cool. 2008 in AAA, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. I played 6 years at AAA. Oh my God. D Powers 1185. Thank you so much for the super chat. Watch out, Jason Jones. I'm catching up. Thank you, D Powers. Is that Dan? Lots of 2007 Bowman Chrome for sale. Really? Why did I have to suck at baseball?
That's mean, Kevin.
Oh, what's up, Dan? Thank you.
Someone should donate their stimulus check.
Laura, did you get your stimulus check yet?
I don't know. I'll check. Does Laura work for the CIA?
It says I should end the other stream. Do I have another stream going on? I did end the other stream. I got kicked out of it. Phil Poles, yes, I have watched that. It's pretty interesting. I think he does a good job. He's pretty funny. He seems to do a good job with like all his edits and stuff. And I'm really getting into cards. So I have 2 streams live right now. Really? I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know how to get out of the other one. So, let me see if I can find it on here. I do think there's going to be baseball this year, yeah. How do I have 2, this thing. I'll tell you what, guys. Sometimes I just want to beat my computer up. It's just silly. Jason Jones, thank you again. You guys are too nice. Can you read Jason Jones's thing to me real quick while I try to get out of the other stream?
One more. I had said to the other fellow who asked.
What do you mean one more?
He's saying one more question.
Oh, thank you.
I had said to the other fellow who asked why.
Oh, I do have 2 streams right now.
That I feel I owe you, given I've watched a lot of your videos during lockdown, but I was beaten solid by the other fellow. No, you've been very generous today. Thank you very much.
Oh, it says I have 2 streams, but then it looks like they're kind of combining into one. It's kind of weird. I'm sorry, could you read Jason's again? I'm sorry, I was trying to figure out what's going on the computer here.
He had said to the other fellow who asked why he kept paying that he felt he owed you, given that he's watched a lot of your videos during the lockdown, but he was beaten solid by the other fellow. No. It's all much appreciated.
Yes, it is all much appreciated. We appreciate that you guys would give us anything for watching our channel. So, see, I said our channel, Laura. Me and you.
RC from the NYC, thank you so much.
RC from the NYC. RC was hooking people up on our Twitch stream a couple nights ago. Was throwing out gifting subscribers. Is that what it's called? Like it was going out of style. Yes, I loved it.
Very generous.
Everyone should go check out. You guys should go. That's right. I said I wanted to do Twitch because we're going to bring all these people over. You guys, if you go on Twitch at all, go follow our channel because we play a lot on there. Go follow Antonelli Baseball, twitch.tv/Antonelli Baseball. Give us a follow. Thank you so much.
Matt, what do you think of baseball cards that have small parts of jerseys or bats on them?
Yeah, I think those are really cool. Because usually there's not a whole lot of them made, so they're typically a little more rare. So yeah, I think they're really cool. I think they look cool too. Troller Skater. Thank you so much. I got it up over here now so I can see. Thank you so much. Face off with Phil for first rookie pull from a Bowman box. I might have to do that. What part of Italy? So the reason I look northern is because my mother is 100% Irish. So that's why I look at. Thank you, Kevin. But my family's from a town called Orsonia, which is east of Rome. So it's on the other side of Italy, directly across from Rome, basically. Bowman's overpriced right now, really? See, I'm so new to everything that I don't know what's overpriced or underpriced because I have no history to base that off of. A lot of people asking about our religion, I've noticed.
Catholics.
Yeah, so I'm Catholic, but I don't, I don't know. Kind of like politics. I don't talk a whole lot about religion on my stream. Troller Skater, thank you so much for the super chat again. Very nice of you. I kind of don't like that. I have no idea how many super chats we have. I usually like to know. Like, everything's frozen on my screen. Come coach the Marlins. Sure thing. Give me a job. Ever thought of making a podcast? I have. A lot of people have told me to. My biggest issue is just I have so many things going on with like social media, YouTube, Instagram, and all that stuff. It's just hard to find more time. And that's not and none of that stuff is a job for me. It's all just for fun. Like my job is Antonelli Baseball, which I do. Right now, I'm not doing as much because we're not able to go outside. But once we're able to go outside, like I'm gonna be at baseball some days. I mean, there's some days I leave for baseball at 7 in the morning, and I get home at 10 at night sometimes. Like if we have a tournament or something, I might leave and be gone for 4. I might go to 4 games in a day, and they're an hour and something away. So yeah, this ends up being basically a podcast.
When you were on the road, what team had the best clubhouse spread before and after the game?
Road spreads in the big leagues?
Mm-hmm.
The worst spread was Dodger Stadium by far, and then everyone else was basically the same. But the worst was the Dodgers. I had chicken fingers and fries every day, which I mean I won't complain. I like chicken fingers and fries, but there wasn't like a lot of good choices there. Why can't you hit the ball more than 300 feet? My guess would be bat speed. Unless you just can't hit the ball in the air and you're driving everything straight into the ground or straight up in the air, but bat speed's probably the reason. Hey, good luck. Go get him. Under the light. Did you say under the lights? 12 a.m. Holy crap. Yeah, only 5 rounds this year in the MLB draft. It's going to leave a lot of guys not getting drafted. It's going to make college baseball interesting next year because a lot of guys are going to be either high school kids that don't sign or college kids that don't sign and come back. So it's going to be really interesting. Carl 1111001. Thank you so much, Carl, for the super chat. Do you think that this delay to the start of the season will have a negative impact on prospects' progression? Yeah, without a doubt. This is a lost year for pretty much all the minor leaguers. And I've lost a year. I lost a year in 2010. I lost the whole season. Didn't play at all. I tried to come back and play 1 rehab game. I lasted like 2 at bats, and I had to leave the game because my wrist still killed. That's a lot of time to practice and get better at the game, lost. So definitely hurts. The only thing is everyone's losing the year. So except for the major leaguers might not lose it, but everyone else is losing it. So everyone's losing a year of development. But they are going to lose some ground to the big leaguers who are going to still keep playing and getting better. Laura doesn't play softball, no. She played in high school for a little bit.
Does Laura bake cookies? I make good cookies. I make great sugar cookies.
What do you make? You make good cookies. You put the cookies on a pan, you put in the oven.
No, I make sugar cookies from scratch.
Oh, that's true. She does. She does. They're pretty good. Oh, I like it, Dewey. How many MLB stadiums did I play in? I don't know. 7, 8, 9. I've played. Oh, these are the stadiums I've actually played in. I played in Chase Field, Dodger Stadium, Petco Park. I've played in, where else have I played?
Coors Field.
Played in Coors. I played in Denver. I played in Washington, D.C. Played in Milwaukee. Am I missing any others? And then I've played in...
The Phoenix one, right?
I already said that one. So I played in those, and then I've done workouts with teams. I worked out for the Rangers for the draft in their stadium. I worked out for the Rays in their stadium. I worked out in Fenway. Yeah, and I worked out at Fenway. I don't eat Chef Boyardee. That's gross. All right, everybody. Last question of the night because Laura's getting tired and I'm going to go eat a snack. And I got to go restart my car to make sure it starts. I'm going to go downstairs and restart that. Laura, I'm going to let Laura pick the last question. I'm not going to pick it. I'm going to get Laura
What's the Arizona bubble plan?
You're asking me?
Yeah, it says, Laura, would you have let Matt play if the MLB enforces the Arizona bubble?
Oh, Arizona bubble plan was basically just quarantining everyone in Arizona and having them play down there.
Was that the one where they couldn't see their family?
I believe so.
I mean, I'd have to let him play because it would be his job, but I wouldn't really like him not seeing our children for months.
No, I wouldn't like that either, but my guess is if I was in the same situation, if I was the same type of player and I was in the big leagues, I would probably have to go play. Because I wouldn't be, I'd be like, if I didn't go play, I might be out of the league. So, okay, so that didn't count though, because that was more of a Laura question. Laura, pick one question to ask me. Anyone's question. Pick a good one.
Let's see.
Or should I just do a speed round and go, you time me for 1 minute, I answer as many questions as I can for 1 minute. You want to do that?
All right, we'll do a speed round. Ready?
Hold on, everyone. We're going to go a speed round. It's going to be a 1-sentence answer. That's all. I'm not. If it's more than that, I'm just going to stop, okay? Tell me when to go, Laura. I'm going to look up, and I'm going to look on this screen. It's a little bit easier to see on my computer screen than on here.
All right, ready?
Ready.
Set. Go. Favorite dugout?
No, Laura, I'm reading it.
Oh, I thought I picked the questions.
Oh, you're going to pick the questions? Oh, my God. This is tough. Okay. All right, Laura. Press go and then read the questions.
How do I press go?
Oh, jeez, Louise, guys.
You count and I'll...
I'm not counting. I'm going to say that. How am I going to count and answer the questions?
All right, I'll just look at the clock. Ready?
Okay.
Set, go. Favorite dugout?
Not Fenway Park.
Worst meal Lars ever cooked?
Everything.
Cutter or four seam?
Cutter's harder to hit.
Favorite stadium? I think we did that. Sorry.
Fenway Park.
A lot of these were repeats. They're all asking favorite dugout.
Maybe I should read the questions.
No, everyone's saying cutter or four seamer and the same things. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
How to throw better BP?
Practice throwing better BP.
Ugliest stadium?
Dodger Stadium underneath the clubhouse is terrible. And the batting cage.
Favorite food?
Ice cream.
Who wears the pants?
Laura.
Favorite pitcher to watch?
Pedro Martinez.
Favorite movie of 2019?
I don't even know what came out in 2019. I haven't seen it. 1917.
Favorite vacation?
Italy.
Um,
20 seconds, Laura.
beer or wine?
Wine.
Lucky Charms or Apple Jacks?
Lucky Charms.
What kind of car do you drive?
Chevy Tahoe. Soon to be a Tesla Roadster. Or Cybertruck. 2 more questions, Laura.
Favorite state to visit?
Favorite state? California.
Is
Or Florida.
Is rookie ball useless?
No. Not for young Dominicans.
White bread or whole bread? What kind of questions?
White bread for taste, but whole bread because Laura makes me eat whole bread.
All right, last one. Best home run hitter right now?
Best home run hitter right now?
Yeah.
Pete Alonso.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. All right, everyone. Soto or Acuna? Soto for hitting, Acuna for just overall. All right. YouTube over Twitter. Thanks, everybody. That was fun. Wow, we did it 2 hours and 20 minutes tonight, Laura.
That's a long time.
Wowzers. You guys were so kind with all your super chats and all your questions. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you, everyone.
Now, don't forget, everybody. Go check out we usually have these type of conversations multiple nights a week on our Twitch channel while I'm playing games. So go check out our Twitch channel. Go to Antonelli. Go to twitch.tv/Antonelli Baseball. Maybe I'll play Road to the Show tomorrow. I'm not gonna play it tonight because I have a lot of work I still got to do tonight. And but tomorrow I'll be on tomorrow to play. Laura is in the CAA, yes, but thanks, guys. Enjoy the night. We'll see you guys probably tomorrow night, but at some point in the next couple of days. Have a good night. Thanks again. You say bye, Laura?
Good night.